Hey, what if I told you the easiest way to make money is to stop pretending to be somebody you're not? The secret ain't in chasing trends and copying everything or working 24/7, or copying somebody else's recipe or blueprint. It's about owning your own identity, sharing your unique story, turning your authenticity into income. I've done it. And in this video, I'm gonna show you how you can do it too. I went to the NFL. I started a DSP, People First Logistics Company. I've created content, made over millions of views. I've worked in corporate America. I've lived in Houston, Atlanta, Las Vegas, Florida, Ohio, New York. I've got a world view. So I put the work in. Only I can tell my story. Nobody else has lived the Sidney Tarver journey. It don't sound like nobody else's story in the world. And yours too. Everybody has their own story. We get so caught up in trying to follow the trends and follow the leader that we forget to tell our own unique, heartfelt story. And that's the easiest way to connect in 2025. And there's never been an easier time to connect with your people. See, everybody wants to go viral and get 1 million followers. But if you want to monetize your identity, you only need one paying customer. And just repeat that till you get 100, 1,000, 10,000. Nobody wants to have 100 followers and work with the 100 followers that they got to take it. So yeah, are you ready to stop hiding and start getting paid for being you? Let me know. Let's get it. Part 1. Let's talk about it. Why your identity is your biggest asset. Your story is your own unique currency. No one has lived your journey. 8 billion, something like that. Nobody has the same exact story. You can't find nobody with the same exact thumbprint. So why are you trying to copy the industry standards or whatever this is in your industry? The way to stick out in your industry, whatever it is, trucking, accounting, is your unique content. That's the only thing gonna make you get hired in this economy. The corporate trust is going at an all-time low. I only want to work with entrepreneurs and business owners through their own personal brand. I like what they were saying. I like their content. They had a good message. The person who does my car, I found them because I connected. It's a million other, but I connected with them off a personal relationship, word of mouth. The person who built my website, shout out to Brad. I met him through a referral through a mutual friend. I got him on the phone, talked to him. We had a mutual connection. I liked his services. There's 1,000 people who make websites, but Brad had the service that talked to what I needed. And he was the easiest to work with. It goes for all the relationships. In a world full of copycats, originality wins. People pay for authenticity, not perfection. You understand that? Copycat. I'ma say content creators are copycats. They copy the titles, the captions, who they doing, the comedians. How many times have you heard a comedian stealing other people's jokes? The world is full of copycats. It's been that way since the beginning of time. If you're doing something successful, somebody's gonna copy it or find a way. That just is what it is. We're all copycats, doing something we've seen somebody else do before. We just do it our own way. That what makes you different. That what makes you different. I learn, read a lot of books. I take what they say and say it into my own unique way that works for me. But still, at the end of the day, I'm the only one that lived my life playing football, going to the NFL, getting cut, working in corporate America, living in Houston, Atlanta, Las Vegas, all these different cities, start my own trucking company in Buffalo, getting into it with Amazon, getting paid out, stopping my trucking company, starting a content creation business, entrepreneur. I'm the only one that can tell my story. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what I'm telling you about this. Your identity creates trust, and trust is what makes people buy. Now, you could say, yeah, oh, you making all that up. Nah, go check out 2,000 videos I gave on what I done did. I done told my story multiple times, books. I plug in this every time, because how many authors you really know? Yeah, exactly. Books, courses, hats, t-shirts, merch. It's some part of my brand story, whatever journey I was in that time that's here proving what I've done. And I keep showing up every week, every day, making content to build that trust. Somebody's listening to this message. You dig what I'm saying? I'm here in the office chilling, but building that message. That's all we doing. What makes you you? What's your story that no one else can copy? What make me me? You already know. It's really my life experience though. I meet so many people that are comfortable. And what I mean comfortable is they don't think outside the box. They don't try anything new. They eat the same food. They watch the same TV shows. They listen to the same stories, same music that they've done their whole life, just because that's the way to do it. Not me. At an early age, I was afforded my parents sent me to private school my whole life. They invested in me, so thankful for them. At the time, I didn't get why they was doing it, but now I'm older and I look back at all the people, yeah, they did me a disservice. Shout out to Alvin and Donna Tarver. I love y'all dearly for that. But yeah, my parents sent me to private school pretty much my whole life. And yeah, I was able to meet a lot of people from diverse, different backgrounds, experience a lot of different things at an early age, traveling. My mom put me on my first flight at 12, going to Denver, Colorado. So I think that makes me different is my unique perspective. Now I know people have traveled and lived everywhere and did the same stuff I did, but that really molded me as a youngin', you know what I'm saying? Getting these crazy life experiences at an early age. I've had more experiences, I think, at an early age than a lot of people have had during their whole lifetime. And that what shaped and molded my mind to know that it was a big world out here. So that's kind of, what makes me different. But ask yourself, what makes you you? What's the story that you got that no one else can copy? Leave me some comments down below when you figure that out and let me know. Hey, right now I'm about to give you the 3 pillars of monetizing your identity. Let's get into it. Pillar 1, know who you are and what you offer. Identify your unique skills, passions, and life experiences. Let me go into that for you. Know who you are. I know better than 90% of the people in the world. Football. I know football better than 90% of the people in the world because I played it at the highest level. 2, working out, health. I know my body. I know when I'm fat. I know when I'm overweight. I know when I need to eat clean. So health, nutrition. I know my body. Probably better than 90% of the people in the world. Supply chain logistics. I went to college on that, got a business administration degree, worked in corporate America with Merck, Damco, Amazon, started my own trucking company. I've been doing something in supply chain logistics, warehouse business for the last 15 years after college. And college, I've probably been working in that industry for the last 20 years. So supply chain, warehousing, trucking, leadership, managing people, business, P&Ls, whatever that is, I probably know that better than 90% of the people in the world. Content creation. I've created books, hats, courses, merch, a number of YouTube videos. I've got monetized YouTube. I've made money online, got TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, got run people accounts that have millions of followers, 20 million views a month, that kind of stuff. So that's my other one. Social media, content creation, all that kind of stuff. Those are my unique skills. My passions, I love to travel. I like to travel all the time, get new experience. I like to go out to eat at new restaurants, try new foods, things like that. So those are some of my passions. Helping others, creating value, being with my buddies, kicking it, hanging out, laughing. Life experiences, like I said earlier, travel. I've been traveling since a kid. I'm not going to turn down a trip to do a new place, a new experience, meet some new people, networking. I don't stay around my same circle that I grew up with because they my day ones. That don't make sense to me. They staying stuck. I'm trying to go up. You understand me? So that's how we making that difference on there. Next, define your message. What value can you bring to others? I help entrepreneurs scale, stay consistent, and automate their content. If you get with me, that's what I'm going to teach you how to do. What's your unique value that you bring to others? What can you bring to others that you can monetize off of? Your personal consultant. I can consult and teach people how to do this. Make sure you book a call and a meeting with me or whatever you're trying to get done. There's ways to find me. But yeah, what's your message? Are you a doctor? Do you provide the best surgery in the world? Are you a mechanic? You put cars back faster than everybody else. What? You got a chicken wing restaurant. Do you cook the best wings on your side of town in the world? Do you do it a certain way? You run a school. Do you teach a certain program that you can't get at other schools? What is it? What about you is unique that you can bring to the world? Don't overthink it. Simplicity wins. And I'm going to tell you, I used to overthink it, especially on these videos. When I first started trying to be a content creator, I thought I had to get up there and talk like I was on CNN and Fox News or whatever it is and be professional, have a teleprompter. I spent so much money buying cameras and mounts and lights and all this gimbal stabilizers and all this stuff that I thought I needed to be successful. At the end, I just needed a camera. I just needed my phone camera to get my message across. The simple videos I made have did more than any other video I tried to do movie production on. You understand what I'm saying? But definitely. I definitely want you to share your identified strengths, you understand me, and turn them into a platform. So like me, football, that's one of my strengths. I spent 16, 17 years of my life giving my all to a sport, football. Long, late nights, early mornings, two-a-days, working out in the morning. It was a full-time job, going to college, playing football, playing the game, doing my work. So I gave a lot of my life to football, working out, health, being a part of a team player. I spent a lot of my life doing these kind of things. Logistics, that's it. I spent 4 years in college studying logistics, supply chain. Then I went to work for Maersk, Amazon. I was in warehouses in Virginia, Houston, Atlanta, Las Vegas. Maersk. Started my own trucking company up in Buffalo, New York. I was working in warehouses, logistics, business, delivered over 7 million packages with my company. People First Logistics, we've delivered over 7 million packages. Hired over 500 employees, made over 10 million in revenue. That's the business. I did business. I've made money online, sold Shopify stores. I did e-commerce, drop shipping, content consulting, helped people start trucking companies, wrote a book, sold merch, sold hats. Pretty much everything on the internet business-wise I've done, and I did it in person too, with hiring, running a van, running a fleet of 50 vans, organizing the maintenance, oil changes, battery, windshield wipers, hiring, buying people uniforms, paying their health care, social security, 401k, dental benefits. I've did all this, mastermind all this small stuff in my journey. Reflect on how you clarify by building your message. Like me, when I was with People First Logistics, I put the people first. That's all I did in my business. My people, I didn't worry about taking the profit out. I was there to learn business. That was really my college. Starting my business during the pandemic was my first entrepreneurship journey. I went to college for business administration, got a business supply chain degree, but that wasn't it. My own life, my in-life job experience and actually start my own business was my real life experience that I got from this. You understand me? I had to learn to get the message clear, but my first People First Logistics, I picked that because I put my people first. I knew when I had a company, the only way I was gonna go is if my people were on board. So I had to find in and pick the people and do that. That's the only way you could turn the people into profit. You got to put your people first. I didn't look at them as dollars. I looked at them as people and getting the job done. You got to do that for your business. What makes you unique? What do you do business for? What do you really do it for? Yeah, the money is cool, but what are you really doing it to take care of your family, to have freedom of time? What do you really do what you do for? You got to dive deep, and only you can do that. But an easy way to do that is, hey, prompt ChatGPT, give me 10 questions to help me identify my unique contributions and what I really do, what I do for. That's easy. Yo, I'm about to give you pillar 2, visibility. Show up and share your story. Visibility. Show up and share your story. People can't pay you if they don't know you exist. And this is what I've seen a lot of people on the internet who got a business. They don't post any content. They post one time and think they're gonna sell out. They post one time and they think because they posted one time that somebody's gonna buy. It's 8 billion people on this world. You know how distracted, I don't even know the percentage of people on social media or wherever you posting at, but it's 8 billion people in this world. So you think one measly post is gonna reach all of them at one time just because you posted one time. Please. People can't pay you if they don't know you exist. How can I open my pocket wallet up, pull some money out, and give it to you? That ain't even that. That might be $100. How can I give this to you if I don't know you exist? And what's the best way for people to find you and know that you exist in 2025? Let's say everybody ain't riding down the street. Everybody don't have a car, but what's one thing most people have and you can send your advertisement and hit them there? Exactly, that phone. So you should be posting on social media each and every day. That's what I'm telling you. You don't got to be every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. That's good enough. But you got to think your competition posting every day. So who the type of person that I at least got to post one a day, because who finna outpost me when it's something simple? You can't post and try to make your business known. Plus, your friends and family only gonna buy from you one time because they're not your ideal target customer base. They just giving you some sympathy, supports, and buying that. You gotta really go out and get strangers involved in your process and sell to strangers. Convert strangers. Your network, your people you knew would already made you rich. If that was the case, your day ones, your family and your friends, y'all would have already got rich together and been out of here if those were the people that you needed to take your life to the next level. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with hanging with your friends and family, but if you want to take your life to the next level, you need to get out and meet new people with new backgrounds, new skill set, new ways of thinking, new perspectives to help you get a world perspective. You can't just have a United States, a local, Chattanooga, Tennessee, Atlanta, Georgia. You can't have a zip code mentality. That's what I call it. People who only think within a zip code and think that's how the rest of the world works. No, you got to get up and get out and meet people. The internet is the fastest place to get out and meet new people. It's called social media networking, internet, all that kind of stuff. This is the fastest place to meet new people who are ready to pay you. You understand me? You got to use platforms like TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Lemonade, whatever, all Facebook. Every social media platform is a free marketplace for you to market and advertise your skills and services and products. But no, you on there using it as a messy trying to keep up with the Kardashians or keeping up with local drama and entertain. Some people use social media to get money and some people use it to get entertainment. If you're trying to make money, you need to use it to make money. Using it as a business advertisement platform to advertise your lifestyle services so people can get to trust you. Remember when you used to watch TV and you be watching your favorite TV show, then all of a sudden a McDonald's commercial come on trying to advertise you food? That's how you need to take social media and pivot your mindset into thinking that, hey, this is my advertisement platform to sell my service or my product. Every day I'm on here, I'm trying to make a sale. I'm trying to convert somebody over to my way of thinking or my beliefs or getting into my products and services that I offer the world. You know what I'm saying? That's how you should think. And you got to be real, not rehearse. People connect with raw authenticity. But no, I know it don't take all that much. I got my hoodie on, I don't got my collared shirt on, my church clothes on. I'm not buttoned up trying to present and oversell you, because when people are comfortable in what they want, they can wear whatever. And I don't gotta wear this $1,000 suit I don't gotta show you this Lambo to convince. That's for the shallow people. That's not my customer base that I'm connecting with. Those are for the get rich quick people. I'm here to tell you, after going to the NFL, start my own business, it take longer than you think putting these business. I've invested, I'd say millions of dollars. Millions of dollars into being me. Just overall lifetime, my life, I know I spent over $1 million on building myself up. You know what I'm saying? Educate myself, my health, my experiences, all this. Just be authentic, man. People want to connect with you. If you online trying to show up as this perfect person that you've always been and you don't make no mistakes, that's cool. But I'm telling you, that don't work on the internet. People want to see the good, the bad, the ugly. You got to take people through your journey, every emotion. I done went through every emotion in life. You know, the only thing that still got me here, I just didn't quit. That's all it is. I just didn't quit. Now I'm about to tell you how I started content creation. And it was rough at first. It wasn't polished. But actually it was polished. I was doing it too. Go back to my original YouTube video. They were real production. But how I got into content creation, I'm going to tell you. It was, I don't know, I was in Buffalo. I was doing my trucking company and I used to go to this mailbox. And it was this young kid by the name of Anthony Amato who always used to, like, I come in there, he'll ask me interesting questions and we just have a good conversation. And he's like, why don't you, and him and Fahim brought me over there to speak to his company, his employees, because we all would have good conversation. And they recorded that. But Anthony used to always ask me, like, Sidney, why don't you record and post on social media? He knew I had a trucking company, but he was like, why don't you record your life and put it on social media, like being a YouTuber and TikTok, all that kind of stuff. But you know how when you're not ready or not seeing it, you probably asked me, I'd say 2, 3, 4, 5 different times before we started working together. So once that we got started, we bought some cameras. Me and Anthony started recording. I hired him on my team to start working, and the rest was history. I mean, Anthony, he knew how to shoot, edit, post. He was really teaching me the whole game on social media. I was really paying him to teach me some of the most valuable skills I ever learned in my life. So thank you, Anthony, for sure. So get with people that you need to learn. But yeah, when we first started, we were trying to be perfect. I had the lights, I had the desk, I had the high cameras. We were shooting high quality products, but it wasn't connected because the message I wasn't really talking about. I was talking about like shoes I like nobody knew me on the internet. I thought I could just talk about my lifestyle that I was already living and people would be liking it, but it didn't. I had to learn the algorithm to really start adding value. Once your content start adding value, that's when you're gonna catch on. If you talk about surface level bullshit, it's not probably gonna catch on in the beginning unless you keep talking about surface level bullshit or entertainment. But if you're really trying to build a business around this content and monetize your personal brand, you got to bring value, substance, something unique to the market. So get started with just this. This is all you need. Believe me, I had a Canon camera. Me and Anthony broke our camera. I had like a $2,000 camera. We tripped over and broke it on the thing. This is all you need. This, a tripod, put it up, talk, record yourself 5 minutes a day until you get comfortable with talking on camera. It was rough at start. I couldn't record videos over, I probably couldn't talk for longer than 2 minutes on camera. Now I can make 40, 50-minute videos, do a public speech, do a stand-up comedy show, all through content. Content is what really opened my mind, got my thoughts flowing, and help me convey what I'm trying to say in my heart and give it to the world. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. Start rough. Highlight. You gotta highlight a video or a post that unexpectedly took off and taught you the value of showing up automatically. I'm gonna give y'all that. Let me go look on my YouTube. Actually, the highest performing video that I have is, I didn't think none of these gonna take off. But if you talk to a rapper or artist, the good ones say, I didn't know which song was gonna be a hit. I just went in there and recorded. Like that's all I tell people to do. Just go to the studio and record your content each and every day, or post on your schedule that you want to post on. And the people are gonna tell you which video is gonna take off. And then the video that takes off, you need to make more of those kind of videos. That's how the algorithm works. My biggest video was 35,000 inside the Amazon delivery driver interview process. All I did was I think I made a mock interview of some of my managers interviewing somebody for a video, and who would have thought 35,000 people would have looked at how to pass an Amazon interview? I can't make this up. I've made over 2-something thousand videos. I've did this for accounts with 1.5 million videos. We just had a video do 16 million last week. If you would have told me that video would have did 16 million, I would have never believed it. And that's what I'm telling you. Start recording, because you never know which video is going to take off. You never know what the trend of the world is going to be in. So that's why, yeah, you can do some time in the algorithm, time in the market, but it's hard. You've heard the stock market. You can't time the stock market. Think of content as the stock market. You don't know which trends are going to work. It just catches. But if you show up and be consistent, eventually something that you're talking about is going to catch. And that's when you just go into the bag and make more videos on that same subject that caught. Don't try to keep reinventing the wheel. Once you punch in, the algorithm lets you know what you need to talk about more and more. And that's when you go in and figure it out and keep making more. Don't deviate from the plan. Keep doing it. Also, my personal brand led me to meeting people I never would have thought I would have ever met. New clients, new growth, new opportunities, new partnerships, new collaborations. So through my content, connecting with people, being my authentic self, has led me to a lot of opportunities that I probably would have never got if I had never started shooting content. Like I said, my personal videos that I've made have got just on YouTube, over 3 million views. So probably another 1 million on Instagram, probably another 1 million on TikTok. probably another million on Twitter. You understand what I'm saying? So my content is probably on LinkedIn. I haven't even counted that. My content has probably reached 7 to 10 million people just off views. Not to mention the content that I did for other people, other brands, working with them. My views reached are in the hundreds of millions. I'll show you some of my pages, but I have access to millions of followers. I can put messages out on different platforms, millions of views. So if you're responsible for over hundreds of millions of views, I would think out of those views, you're going to meet some new people and get some new business opportunities. I would hope so. That's been my experience. I've met great mentors. Made great business people. I've been to business conference. I've spoke. I've did comedy shows. I did so many different things just by posting content, that I went skydiving, I went bull riding, that when you connect with people, they be like, oh, I didn't know that interesting fact about you. You want to be as interesting of a person as possible. People only like interesting people. Yeah, being boring. Yeah, that's when you get to the money, you make your system, but you want to be in a room and be the most interesting person there, or one of them there. You want to stick out. If everybody's wearing suits, I want to dress in my jeans and my bait pad and wear regular stuff, because they care too much. They trying to follow the lead and impress people when I'm just sending out being me each and every day. You understand? So that's kind of how I got to go. Show up, show out, be yourself, tell your story, be unapologetically you. I'm going to let y'all have it when I come back. Yeah, we're back on pillar 3, consistency, build trust over time. Rome wasn't built in a day. I didn't go to the NFL the first day I played football. I had to go through Little League, middle school, high school, college, then the NFL. Consistency. How hard are you willing to work without seeing a reward for your efforts? How hard are you willing to work? If it's only 1 day, 1 week, 1 year, I don't want to work with you. I want to work with people who got 10, 20 years worth of vision. They know that they building for the long term. Yeah, you do got to get results in a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month, 90 days, 1 quarter. But believe me, the best iteration of yourself comes after years of chiseling, cutting away the bad habits, cutting out the bad people, cutting out the bad food, cutting out the bad mindset, cutting out the bad everything in your life. That same concept applies to business. You got to go bump your head. You got to get finessed out here by this. You got to go to these business conferences where you realize they ain't really talking about nothing new. You got to go through all this on your educational further journey to learn. Like, oh, that's what they was doing. They got me. You can't get mad. You can't be bitter. You just learn the game. Trust builds consistency. Post often. Engage with your audience. Keep showing up. Post often. Everybody knows that. Most people, when I tell them how much they got to post, they give me excuses. I don't want to work with you. I got systems to automate and get you posting every day if that's what you need. That's not hard. Believe me. Anybody can do it. You've seen my posts. Go look at my resume before I took an active break of how many times I posted each and every day. It's easy to do. It's easy to automate, because once you build and automate your systems, posting is easy. This is the part a lot of people don't get right on social media. Engage with your audience. If somebody likes, comments, views, or reply, DMs you, respond back to them. Those people are interested in something you have to offer. It's on you to go see what they need and find it out. That's the part of the internet business people don't get. Engage with your people. Like, comment, share, DM. Write people who write you back. They're obviously interested in you. You might have a product or service or something you can do for them. They might need your consultation. They might want to get on a mentorship call. You got to work with the people who are actively liking you. If it's 5 people, hey, 5 people willing to pay you is better than 1 million people looking at your stuff and not paying you nothing. Don't chase viral moments. Keep showing up. Let's focus on long-term impacts. You know how many people I know with 1 million followers and haven't made no money off social media? They got 100,000 followers and can't monetize their brand because they don't know how to. They just chasing the likes and the dopamine hits from getting 1,000 likes and 5 million views on a video. That does it enough for them. I don't want to work with those people. I work with entrepreneurs and business owners who really want to pull some money off of their internet. I got recipes for days. Get you a quick website, start selling merch, start selling books, sell consulting calls. What else? A product or service. That's easy how to monetize from day one. If you clean houses and don't got a website or a social media, you just clean houses. Record yourself cleaning houses. I bet you get booked more just off a social media post. If we start seeing you teaching somebody how to clean a toilet, make a bed, wash a mirror, you're gonna start getting paid for one day, whatever your skill set is. Cooking food. If you cook every day for your kids and your family, show yourself making a recipe. You could eventually open up a restaurant, or you could be a cooking content creator, make a cookbook, sell the cookbook. Cooking mentorship. You can get on the phone, FaceTime, cook with somebody for an hour a day and show them how to make their favorite recipe. It's really not hard. We just overcomplicate it. The average person isn't willing to put in the work to be great. I've seen that time over time in my life, whether it be football, working, owning my own business, shooting content. 90% of the people not going to do nothing but talk about the 10% of the people that's doing something anyway. That's just how I go. People pay those that they trust. We're not opening up our wallet and giving money. We trust Nike. We trust Bape. We trust whoever made this hoodie. We trust Apple. We trust Apple to give them an iPhone, give them money for the iPhone, even though they've been selling us the same iPhone for 15 years. We trust that the iPhone is going to be an iPhone. The MacBook's going to be a MacBook. You understand me? People pay who they trust. So if you show up day over day, you'll start being integrated into people's mindset. They're going to start trusting you. You just got to put the work in and keep showing up. Consistency. It's the turtle versus the hare. The turtle took step by step. The rabbit was running too fast, kept burning out. The turtle eventually walked him down. You dig what I'm saying? That's how you try to take your mindset into this social media. You dig what I'm saying? People think they blow up overnight. It don't happen like that. But yeah. All right. Consistency. How my consistency on YouTube got me monetized and led to breakthroughs. Trucking content and monetization. I posted every day for maybe a year and a half, 2 years straight. I got monetized. I sold books, courses, hats. Made over, I think, 5,000 when I did my Shopify, just off making sales. I would wake up every morning because somebody was buying a consultation, booking a phone call. It was going straight to my phone, straight to my calendar. Then I did it. Guess what? I made that content one time, but it started working for me. The content spiderweb, over 3 million people saw me, and then a few of those 3 million, all I needed was 100 to support me. That was going to start making me money. They trusted me because they could see I had a trucking company. They could see I was doing the stuff that I was telling them to do. And once you connect and the videos hit them, eventually they're going to open their wallet, open their card, and start paying for services. That's the power of being consistent. I don't expect nobody to buy from me to day one. I mean, I do, but I don't, because I really got the skills in the field, but it don't work like that. If that's the case, I would be a billionaire by now. I got to find me 1 billion people to pay me, or I got to find the numbers to pay me for my services, and they going to make me rich. You understand me? That's how I go. When you add value, people reward you with pay because you add value. It's an even exchange. If I provide value, you provide me with money or resources. That's just how the game goes. So yeah, that's how I monetize, by posting each and every day. Long form, short form content on every platform, using every social media platform as an ad service. It was my ads, running ads for the Sidney Tarver brand. I just wanted the brand looped and looped and looped to get in your mindset. So now every time you think about content creation, you're going to come find Sidney. I done put the work. I'm the subject matter expert in that. The moments where I almost gave up, but I kept going, it's been a lot. Football. I almost stopped playing in high school, stopped playing in college because I got benched, or they tried to move me to a new position, but I kept persevering, playing, showing up each and every day, eventually made it to the NFL. Corporate America, I kept working hard. So boom, let me switch cities, let me switch states, let me get a new experience. If I can't get no bigger pay, let me make them move me to another city and pay for my move. That's how I was giving myself raises. With corporate America, they didn't want to raise my salary, so I made them pay me to move, and I'm going to get a new life experience. You got to be smart. I worked with Amazon. I worked with Amazon in Houston, Atlanta, Las Vegas. They wouldn't give me no raise, so I made them pay me to move to another state, get a new experience. I was living in Las Vegas. I made them move me to Atlanta. I wanted to move, so they paid for every move that I make, and the moves is where I gain the knowledge that I need to keep doing my journey. Eventually, Amazon, before I started my own company, they gave me a promotion maybe 5 a week or two before I was set to quit and start my own company. It was too late. The raise was only like $5,000 or $6,000. Not life-changing money. Maybe $200 a check. You see what I'm saying? So I had to give myself a raise. I was going to give up, but instead I gave myself a raise. And then the next time when I quit corporate America, I went with them to start my own company. Eventually, I started shooting content. I was tired of shooting videos. I go on a break. I took a 6-month break. I'm back at it now of a 6-month hiatus. But it was plenty of times I wanted to pack my truck keys up and give it away. Eventually, the last straw was when I got that Amazon RICO letter where I had to take all my digital presence off the internet. But I didn't do it. I'm still here. All my videos still up as well. I decided to part ways with the company. Hey, our brands didn't relate. You dig what I'm saying? So I separated and dived deeper into my own personal brand where I'm teaching content, teaching people how to do this. I'm building accounts for other people. So yeah, keep going. You're going to go through every emotion, especially if you're a real entrepreneur and a real warrior of life. Problems are a good thing to have because we get to get solutions, and most solutions come with some kind of reward, whether it be monetary, resources, or network. You get to beat something out of providing good services. So yeah, which of these pillars do you need to work most on? Clarity, visibility, or consistency? If I only had consistency, if I only posted every day, I know I could make sales. You might already got a business. You just need to post consistently. Or visibility, I'm not making no post at all so nobody sees me. Or clarity, what do I need to post on? Hit the link below. Get on a call with me. We got solutions for that. Easy. But yeah, stay tuned. Part 3, tools and strategy to get you paid online. I'm going to give you the game, but I know you can't implement it. So just do your research on all this. Online, we want to get paid. I want to turn a video view into $1. This is what you're going to have to do. Build a digital product. A digital product. That could be a course. It's software how to build a course that's easy. Record video. Make a video course. Use your phone. Give a 10-step tutorial on how to do something. Package it up. Make it in one file. Sell it as a course. You selling your specific knowledge as a course. Digital product. Ebook. Write an ebook. 50 pages on a slide. PowerPoint document, whatever, package it up, sell it, write you a real book, put it online, Amazon, whatever distribution platform. You don't need a publisher. Write you a real book, put it online, sell it. Consultations, get a Zoom link for an hour consultation, 30 minutes, put that price point, $300, $400, $500 an hour. Make people pay to talk to you. The link in the bio, book a Zoom call with me for $500 to learn about content creation, trucking, football, cooking, accounting, whatever subject matter you know best in your head. Make people pay to talk to you about it. That's simple consultation if you need it. Sell a t-shirt, a hoodie, a hat. Make your own headphones. Sell a product. Sell your own bottle of water. Sell a product. Sell something. That's getting into it. Provide a service. Get online talking about you cleaning houses. Then have the link to book you a cleaning houses. That's how you're going to see money off your content. Nobody's going to know you clean houses unless you show the video of you cleaning a house. Or whatever it is you're doing. Whatever service you provide, document that. Show it to the world. Have a link to get booked. Simple as that. It's partner with brands that align with your identity. So if I'm a contractor, if I do roofs, I'm trying to get Ace Hardware, Home Depot, Lowe's, stuff like that. I want a brand partnership with them. I'm talking to construction people. Maybe it's a concrete company who needs me to do some brand. Don't think high corporate, think local business. Hey, if I got 500,000 followers, my local concrete company, my local fencing company, it would behoove them to do business with me. If I'm a roofer, the local tile company, the local nail company should do business. The local lumber company should want to do business with me. If I'm a mechanic, if I fix cars, AutoZone, AC Delco, whoever makes car stuff should want to partner with me and use my channel to sell to their customer because we have the same customer base. If I'm a chef, I should want to get out in front of restaurant companies, Chili's, whatever restaurant industry product that I'm trying to do, I should want to get into those. I should want to get influencers that are in the social media food influencer lane to come try my food and give me a review. Things like that. Partner with brands that align with you. Monetize your audience through YouTube, Patreon, subscription models on TikTok, Instagram. If you got a big platform on Facebook, you can monetize that through subscription based. Every month, it's going to cost you $20 to be in my community. You're going to get one Zoom call with me and 5 topics I'm going to explain to you every week. Monetize your own personal knowledge. You got to think, we went to college to learn whatever we went to college to learn. We paid them $10, $20, $80, $100,000 a year to learn something. Now, was it worth it? That's on you. But if you paid to go to college, I would rather pay a one-on-one person to learn a specific skill that I need to take my business to a next level. That's just me. Automate content to free up your time while engaging your audience. I use tools like Opus Clip, Vista Social, CapCut. Opus Clip is for chopping and scheduling and editing reels. CapCut is to edit. I use Tweet Hunter to help me write tweets and schedule out my tweets for 90 days at a time. Those are pretty much the 3 or 4 softwares that I use. I use iPhone to record content. I use DJI Osmo to record content. I read a lot of books. I got a DJI Osmo with the camera. That's what I'm recording on. A DJI Osmo comes with a mic, creator pack. I use Amazon to distribute my book. I use ChatGPT to write this book. I use ChatGPT to come up with my script to make this video. I use Apple for the headphones. But the best automation I use is Opus, Tweet Hunter, CapCut. That's how I can make these videos, chop these into reels, and send them to you so you can schedule them and see them. It's old to me, but new to you, and it lives forever. I can talk about these principles because they live forever. I got timeless content. I'm not chasing up and down waves and spikes. I'm talking about how to build a business online and monetize your own brand. I'm in the deep end of the internet, the substance. This is substance content, not viral entertaining content. By the time I made trucking videos and I became monetized with views, I got 7,800 subscribers, over 3 million views on YouTube. Most of this came from my trucking content. And leverage keywords in your industry. Amazon was a keyword. I was doing trucking with Amazon. So I leveraged that keyword to pull traffic from Amazon. People, go look up how many people search Amazon every month. So I was back in leveraging, slicing traffic from them and shooting it to my business. Amazon was a keyword. And what I was doing, DSP trucking, I leveraged their audience, shot them over to mine. That's why they sent me that long letter of taking stuff. They said I was trademarking, copyright infringing, using their name to benefit, which I was. It probably was in my contract, but it's 2024. I leveraged them. And I used them as a way to build my own business off the back end of using their name. Even though I was working with them doing partnership, they didn't want me. But the power of the internet, you've seen people get famous off doing reaction videos to their favorite creators. They're using their favorite creator. They're reacting to their product that they made to gain and get attention to whatever they're doing. It's really that simple on how to monetize. Partnership or consulting gigs. I met great people. Rest in peace, Robbie Cornelius. I met Chad. I met Nick. I met a lot of people off the internet that just connected with me by seeing a video or seeing a post or seeing, hey, how can I book a call to talk about trucking? I'm very interested in Amazon DSP. Or here's the link. I booked a lot of paid calls, probably over 50 paid calls off the internet, just leveraging my knowledge coming from videos. People want to learn more what I'm talking about? Book a call. Let's talk more in depth about it. My content meets you where you at, but if you want to learn more, you have to talk to me and get my systems and programs out of my head. And I'm telling you everything I know online, but people can't put it together because that's not how it works. You got to really work with a mentor. If you don't have a mentor, find you a mentor and craft and cook up a business with them. You understand me? Use systems to automate my content. I spend hundreds on software every month to make the content work for me, even when I log off. Opus Clip, social media. Most social media platforms, it's got a scheduling tool. I know Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Twitter all got a scheduling platform, usually on the web-based app, where you can go in and schedule weeks and weeks of content at a time So that way you don't have to force and try to catch up and create it. You shoot once, chop, then post it. That's why I usually tell people to start with a long form video. You know how hard it is to make 100 reels when I could just make one video that makes me 30 reels. But start from the long form, use it to make you a newsletter, reels, posts, tweets. I use this one long form video to make all my content. You got to be a seasoned vet in the game to really understand. Yeah, I can record every day, but I'll burn out. I burnt myself out. Shoot one long form video, use it to make short form video that I can post all day, every day, each week, and then make a newsletter, make tweets off of that. It's reverse engineering the process, but I had to go through making videos, forcing content to get my system that works for me. And that's just what works for me. But I use Opus Clip, DJI, iPhones, ChatGPT. All those tools will help you get where you need to be. What's one skill, story, or idea that you can monetize today? What's holding you back from starting? I just gave you my skills. I could easily be a football coach, teach football techniques and trainings. I could be a trainer, nutritionist, teaching people what to eat. I could be a supply chain logistics consultant on here. I can teach people how to start a trucking company, but my new business is teaching people how to create content for any industry, any business you're in, because it's much more fun and easier for me to do this than try to teach you a specific knowledge. I can teach you how to shoot content on what you're already doing. I can teach you how to write a book on what you're already doing. I can teach you how to record and speak to what you're already doing. It's that simple. What's holding you back from starting? Pick up a phone, record you 10 videos, and that's it. That's your homework assignment. The truth is, monetizing your identity ain't rocket science. I know it's a lot of chaos and noise and people trying to sell you this and that. It's literally as simple as recording this video, telling them to buy something, having a link or a call or something to get booked on, having a place people can reach you, and having a paywall set up for them to pay or provide your service or get a product or whatever you're doing. That's all it is. Tell them what you do and have a place to get paid from it. That's how you monetize the internet. It's about knowing who you are, though, showing up consistently, offering real value to people who need it. You don't have to be a rocket science. You just have to be 2 to 3 steps ahead of somebody. So if you just learn how to drive, and so it's 1 million people in the world who don't know how to drive yet, you can still add value and teach them how to do something. If you just learn how to cook, show people how you learn how to cook, because it's still 1 million people who don't know how to cook. So far from every niche, every industry that you're in. There's still a lot of people that want to do what you do, but don't know how to do it. So figure out how to get paid off teaching them how to do what you know how to do already. That makes sense. It's easy. I offer real value. From the NFL to Amazon to run my own logistics company to buying the media, to building a media empire. That's what we currently own. Building media empire. People first content, man. Hit the link below and get with me. But you can do this. The world is waiting for you. Stop hiding. Stop being scared to post. Start sharing. And remember, the most powerful thing you can do is get paid to be you. Drop a comment. One thing the world needs to know about you. I'm going to help you monetize your identity. Click the description for my courses, consultations. I got all kind of stuff on the internet. Just Google Sidney Tarver. You see all the content pop up behind my name. I ain't just capping when it comes to this. I really can get you lit online. I'm looking to work with professionals in business, not the beginners. Y'all ain't going to be able to afford my price. I'm just being honest with you right now. If you want to lock in with me right now, you're a successful entrepreneur ready to take things to the next level, hit my DM. Hit the calendar, hit the Zoom link, book a call. Get in with me. Let's get it, man. Y'all stay safe.